Hello there, this is a reading for Cancer and this is a star guidance, and the card that's popped out for you straight away for your oracle card from the Sacred Destiny Oracle card deck is embracing. So I feel that you have been going through a little bit of a sad time, but you're being asked by Spirit to just hold on there. Just embrace this time where it might feel a little bit stagnant in these swampy waters. Be still, be patient as you see this heron. They're very patient birds, and I'm being told to tell you that that's what you need to be as well. You need to be patient. Don't worry about things if they're a bit stuck at the moment and not moving forward in the way that you'd like them to. You're being asked to just stand still. There's growth happening all the time in this water. It might look murky, it might look swampy, but it's actually very sort of fertile, abundant water. It's going to produce something later on. So I'm going to read to you from the guidebook to give you some more information on this. That's what I'm feeling for you intuitively. But yeah, it's about floodplains, a naturally occurring phenomenon in which the land adjacent to a river floods out during the times of high water. So land that's normally dry may be underwater for a period of time, and when this occurs, silt, sand and nutrients are deposited. Okay, we know this. So for this reason, floodplains are often great areas of great fertility. Okay, that's what we were saying. Something can grow here. It's a very rich ecosystem, so it's excellent for lush, abundant crops, and its natural occurrence allows life in all areas to thrive. So the lesson for you here is that life can overflow with emotions sometimes. You can feel overwhelmed, okay? It can feel a bit uncomfortable. And when you feel uncomfortable, you want to retreat. You might sort of come out of your shell a little bit, and then you feel that, no, that's too much, and then you're going to retreat back inside. You might feel very defensive. Don't worry, okay? The result of this discomfort can actually be really valuable to you. Really valuable. And it could arise from an unseen or an unknown source. We don't know. So get this. You get this card when your emotions are overflowing and you feel overwhelmed. I did say about being overwhelmed. I feel that you're a bit overwhelmed at the moment. So you might feel stagnant. The floodplain can either feel that it's overwhelming you, or it's just stagnant and it's just sitting there and nothing's moving at all. So just cherish the overflow of emotions. Let it flow. Embrace the times that might seem a bit murky, because I'm seeing this murky water here. Okay. Your inner floodplains are being replenished, and the result will be great spiritual and physical expansion for you. Okay. You need to embrace your emotions. When you do that, you're going to have greater prosperity, greater fertility flowing into your life. And if your emotions have been blocked, this is a time for you to explore and experience them. And as I did say, this could be very uncomfortable for you. You might not want to face up to this, but you're being gently guided by Spirit that this is perhaps something that's needed in order for you to move forward, to allow the flow of things to take their natural course again. You perhaps do need to allow some healing to take place. Before any healing can take place, you are needing to face up to a few things. It might be uncomfortable, there might be some sadness around this, but that's what I'm getting here for you guys. So I'm just going to pull a couple of tarot cards for you. I'm feeling there's been some self-doubt here on the bottom of the deck with the Five of Wands in reverse. You need to go with the flow a little bit here. Don't resist these emotions. Don't run the other way. As soon as you start feeling these awkward emotions, these difficult emotions, don't hide from them. It's perhaps something that's been brought to your attention that you need to see. So Seven of Pentacles is showing that you've invested a lot of time and effort and energy into something. It could be a business, it could be a relationship, and it's too good to walk away from. Or is it? Is the juice worth the squeeze? Is a question that people sometimes ask around this card. So you've put all that work in and you're asking, is it really worth it? I've put all this energy into this relationship. Is it really worth it? So only you can answer this question. So don't walk away from something if it's really not worth your time and energy. But equally, don't give up on something that you've put a lot of time and energy into just because it feels, oh, this is now uncomfortable, or this is now making me feel a bit unhappy. If it's worth salvaging, then by all means, don't give up. If you've considered it long and hard and it's just really not worth it anymore, then yes, something may need to go. But it's up to you. That's your decision to make either way. I can't obviously tell you what to do, and you need to use your own intuition here. Let's see what else there is. Oh, we've got lots of cards coming out here. Okay. So the King of Wands, this is you feeling very, very confident in the past. You're feeling very confident, and I think you can get back to this again. Think of a time and a place where you did feel confident and you did feel good, and there's like a really strong sexual energy around this as well. So this is a time where things were really good for you in your private life with another person, and you were feeling creatively confident in your business life, in your work life. You were thinking creatively, things were flowing. Yeah, this is somebody who doesn't take no for an answer. So maybe I feel that some of you have started to feel that you are not fighting as hard for whatever it is that you've invested in, whether it's a relationship or a business, but you're being called upon to perhaps have a return to this feeling where you're determined, more determined. But only you can decide this, of course. The other cards I've got for you is I've got the Queen of Wands in reverse. The Queen of Wands is in reverse. Okay. There could have been some loss of attraction here. Something or someone has lost its attraction. And that could be you, or it could be another person. It could be a business, it could be a work situation, but it's more likely to be a person. So there's been some struggles there, and perhaps you're asking, well, you know, I've put a lot of time and effort into this. Why do I not feel the same way anymore? And you're questioning it. The Emperor is here to remind you to take control of your emotions a little bit more and stop running. Don't disregard them. Don't run and hide when you're feeling these uncomfortable emotions, but you do need to sort of take a little bit more control back again. And I'm getting, this is a very strong Aries energy here. So this could be to do with an Aries energy, or it could be to do with something happening around April next year. We're coming into, we're getting towards the end of 2023, so perhaps coming into 2024, springtime, there could be something that makes you feel that you're ready to take control and get that confidence back again. For some of you, it's more about self-employment, rather than perhaps feeling that you've given over a lot of control to others, where there's been partnerships in business. Perhaps you're going to be taking back a little bit more, taking the helm again. I'm getting a sailing ship analogy here for somebody, so this could be relevant for you. Okay, right, I'm going to pull one more card for you, and I think this needs to be oh no, hang on, no, they want me to do one more tarot card and then an oracle card for you. So let's see what else we have. Something else. Okay, so there's something here to do with being a teacher or guiding in some way. You could be looking into some more spiritual guidance that you perhaps haven't considered in the past. Either you or another person that could have been watching tarot videos like this. You could have been speaking to a spiritual advisor or a spiritual teacher to have a little bit more guidance. This is to do with spiritual beliefs. You yourself could be learning something new, you could be studying something new in order to regain this confidence back again. And it's also about being true to yourself and just doing the right thing. Okay, it's about your morals and your beliefs and sticking to what it is you believe in. So that's being called to my attention here. Okay, I'm going to pull you an oracle card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Okay. Oh, that one really wants to come out. Okay, something's not for you. Something's not for you. So for those of you who feel that what you've put a lot of time and effort into is not worth it, then that could be for you. It's not for everyone. This is for somebody. Okay, so not for you card. I'm going to read that one to you. Number 6. So it could be that you've tried really hard, no matter how hard you worked at something, no matter how hard you deeply desire something, the result that you seek just seems to keep eluding you. Okay, it seems as though you don't really get to be in the game and you're just watching from the sidelines. So this card is indicating that you're not going to attain what you want right now, not at this moment. So your dreams for that exact thing might not be fulfilled. So it's a time to accept that not everything's available to you when you want it. So take heart, because there are benevolent forces that can help you and they want the best for you, and they've got a much clearer idea of what's best, what's for your highest good. So rejection is God's protection, as they say. You could be guided and directed. If this isn't for you, whatever it is, then perhaps it's going to save you some grief. There might be a reason for it. There's something much better for you that's going to make you truly happy, and you just need to trust that. This can apply to relationships, or it could be work or business or any other or ideas. So some relationships carry this seed of failure right from the beginning, and there might be red flags that we see but we choose to ignore. But when a relationship's not meant to be, you can't force it, guys. You just can't force it if this is the way it is. Rejection's a sign that you're being protected. So don't, like I said, rejection is protection, okay? And if it's you that needs to reject the other person, if it's the other way around, then remember that you're doing it for both your sakes, okay? There's a saying, for every pot there is a lid. I just think that's really nice, because it doesn't mean that there's not anybody for you. I don't want you to feel lonely if you're feeling hopeless and feel that if things are really not going well and that you may have to end. Of course, that's your decision if that's the case, but it doesn't mean that you're just going to be lonely. And some people will hold on to a relationship and not end it when really perhaps they should, because they just don't want to be on their own. But remember, for every pot there is a lid. So there is something better for you. This just might not be the best fit right now, this time, okay? With prosperity, you might have invested a lot of time and energy. This is really interesting that we've pulled this card. This is so interesting because we did originally pull the Seven of Pentacles, didn't we? About investing time and effort. So no matter how much you've put in, it says here, you can strategize and project and systemize and invest all your time and energy, but sometimes your best laid plans seem to go awry in spite of it all. Okay? You've put all the effort in. Keep in mind that no effort is wasted. These cards are really syncing together nicely today. I feel really happy for you that you're being given this advice. It seems to be very much in sync. Keep in mind that no effort is wasted. Fail fast and learn from defeat. then keep going. You will eventually succeed, although perhaps not at this game, not at this time. Know when to fold your cards. Okay, so don't chase something that's not for you. On the other hand, if you feel that it's worth still sticking it out, then by all means keep going. But yeah, you can always learn from anything, even if you feel that it's gone wrong. You can always learn from it, and there's always hope for something better to come along in the future. So that's what I have for you. That's the message I have for you guys. I hope you've enjoyed this reading, and I hope it resonates with you. If it doesn't, then it's obviously not for you. And if it does, please give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye bye.